smells so good as well.
Oh my gosh, thank you.
Nice to see you. Congrats on all the success.
Thank you.
Yeah, so I heard that you bought an apartment since you were last year, right? How is it? Do you love nesting? I love
I
nesting.
feel like a real adult. It's so crazy. I'm doing renovations right now.
Oh,
Nothing
no.
is more stressful.
Yeah.
But like picking tile and like countertops, I mean, like, I have to go call my contractor. I'm like, I feel like such a real adult. It's crazy.
Well, it's one of those things too, when you go into renovations, you're like, I didn't think of hinges. Like, it's just like, there's so many little things that you're like,
Or like, what kind of tiny like switch would you like for your lights? I'm like, there's multiple? It's a lot.
It's just down the rabbit hole, And then you just spend like 3 times more than you thought you were gonna spend.
Every time, every day they're like, hey, Anna, so actually the budget's been revised. I'm like, really? Shocking.
Super
and
fun.
it's always revised up versus down.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
There's never like a, turns out it didn't cost as much. Yeah. It's season 3 of XO Kitty. So what's going on right now?
Kitty is now in her senior year of high school. She's still the same school, KISS in Korea, but she's starting to kind of feel that like daunting scariness of adulthood, which I can very much relate to, of like chapters are changing and like things are different and stages are ending that she's like been so comfortable in and so familiar with. So she's trying to like embrace unpredictableness and embrace the fact that she doesn't know what's gonna happen next.
Yeah.
I feel like that's a very relatable kind of stage and challenge that we all go through. But she's experiencing like all the ups and downs that Kitty always goes through. It's like a constant roller coaster. She's the most chaotic girl I know, but that's why we love her.
I think everyone relates to that, especially at that age when you're like, what am I gonna do?
Exactly, it's like the start of the rest of your life.
Yeah,
like, it's so
no
scary.
pressure.
Totally.
Yeah, and that takes a minute for some of us. But how do you feel you've grown as an actor with this series alone? Because that's like 18 to 23. I know it's not that many years, but it is a very big difference in us as women, especially, I think.
Totally. I feel like every year has been like a totally different stage for myself and like personal life. Season 1 was a lot of like really steep learning curve, figuring out like what does it even mean to be an adult actor? Because I've been an actor since I was 12, but so different. It felt like a hobby in the past of like, oh, my friends go to soccer, I like go do acting. Like it like wasn't like my job until season 1. I was like, whoa, this is a career path. This is like a new responsibility. Also being like a lead on this type of show, you're also kind of a team captain. Like I'm like being a leader and kind of that role of it as well. That's not just the acting part. I feel like is so important and how I like to look at my job. So I feel like now in season 3, I've really learned to step into that and really enjoy that aspect of getting to be a leader and be a big part of the set. And it's so fun. I just feel very grateful to still have this job and to get to work on a show for this long. And I'm so happy people like it. Like it's been very exciting.
Yeah, that is a weird thing to be the youngest one. I've done that too, like on tour. You're the youngest one, you're around a bunch of adults, but somehow you're in a leader position.
Totally.
You're like, but what?
I'm the youngest one on all of set. Like, but it's like,
And I'm Southern, so we're told to just shut up and listen to your elders. So like, it was a really difficult thing for me too. Like that's a hard thing in the beginning to navigate. I don't know, but I feel like the best leadership is when you recognize that other people should lead in what they do, the people that you hire. You know what I'm saying? I think that makes the best leaders. But you recently did a voice on Angry Birds.
Yes.
I love voiceover stuff. Do you?
So fun.
Yeah.
So fun and so different.
Yeah.
For like so many different reasons. Obviously you can like be comfy. Like that's the one thing everyone talks about. They're like, okay, I don't do hair and makeup. I can like be in PJs, no one cares.
Yeah.
That's wonderful. But also just like the flexibility with it and the freedom of the producers on that project were so fun to work with, and they were like, just like give us 10 different alts, or like let's just like do whatever you want, like throw in some improv. And I'm like, if I get the go ahead to do improv, I'm like, I will take it. It's so fun, like just getting to play, and then they get to decide later what your character ends up saying. Like they match your little dude. Like I'm like, that's so fun. So it was a very good
they have you do things. This is the fun thing I thought was fun. You're in there and they have you do like so many different O's or so many different screams or so many different, you're like, I don't know how this is gonna be used, but
totally.
Okay.
And if you're like pretending to run, you're like pretending to run in this,
or like you're going up a tube and I'm like, what?
At you, and you're like, oh, and you're pretending to, I've had like, you're eating cheese. I'm like, should I actually eat the cheese?
You're like, what?
Can we, all of those. It's so fun. It's like, you should play.
I love it. I think it's so fun. And you've never felt like more of an idiot when you're like, look, I'm just leaning in. If y'all show this to anyone.
Yes, I'm like, is this what drama school would have been like? Like, I feel like I'm getting that experience of like a theater class. Like,
it's really, you've done so much cool, like so many cool things, and you're you're still so young. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
All this stuff, man. We need to take a quick break. Season 3 of XO Kitty is out now on Netflix.